And without warning, your boy will go live in a second, man. What's going on, man? It's your boy Trapvision 3D. Hope that you guys can hear this because this would be embarrassing if you can't hear me. I am trying out a new microphone. I'm trying out a new program. I'm doing some stuff different. But today's episode was actually inspired by uh, Merely on Time, Chris from Merely on Time. I had told him earlier today that I wasn't doing any videos, any lives besides shorts. I wasn't going to do anything until the following week. This is going to be sort of a what's going on, Jerry? This is going to be a very let's see, what's the word I'm looking for here? Very busy week for me. Got some stuff going on. Let me know you guys can hear me. Hope I got two people in the chat right now, man. I got Jay Jones, the infamous watch collector, man, and Cliff, man. You know what? One of the greatest features to hit Instagram and watches alike. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so yeah, man, I'm testing out some stuff, man. A whole bunch of new gadgets and stuff like that, man. So got a new microphone, got a new camera for my computer, external camera. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, man. This sounds. I got the little headphones and stuff, man. I got to get some more headphones. But until I get that, this is what it is, and I'm enjoying it. So let me do my watch check for today, man. You have one 1521 Squale professional on a leather strap. And then I couldn't just, what I'm saying? I had to double wrist it. You feel me? Yes. Go ahead and take a look at that bad boy right there. That is my Ooh La La Diver Bazinea. That's what I'm calling it. It is the meteorite dial, and it is done to perfection. Ooh, that clap sounded kind of crisp in my ears, man. I feel like a radio jock, man, with this stuff, man. What? What? Was cool gamers in the building? What's going on? Man, so today, y'all, today, man, I'm really, like I said, I came on because I was inspired by a live. Now, my man, Ripsaw Joe, Yo Joe, in other words, he sent my man Chris some stuff, and you'll see that on this channel coming up. He will drop that review on the stuff that he received in the mail. I'll let him do that. Some of you guys were actually in the live today doing Instagram, and once you see this, Chris, appreciate you hitting me up and allowing me to be a part of that unboxing. It's always dope, man, and it's the one thing that I want people to understand. This watch thing, this no matter where you are as far as watches, everybody's different, right? So, but the community that I surround myself with, man, second to none. You guys are amazing. You guys have done more than just I don't know, man. You guys like punching above your weight, really. You guys actually inspired me, and to be honest, to be perfectly honest, you guys are the reason why I continue to do this. You guys know that I'm not traditional, unlike some of the other YouTubers that are doing their thing here. You have a pick of the litter. Hey, I just found a new YouTuber, Sophie Watches. Man, dude, I watched her channel the other day. Yesterday actually. Found out about her on Watch Crunch and got over there. I just wanted to check it out, right? Shout out to my man Skyler, man, for even pointing me in that direction. Because if you go and watch Crunch, he posted very, very formative link to like everybody, right? He shouted out so many different YouTubers and just like it was a very thoughtful um what's that post, if you will. And he has a bunch of information and just explaining everything. He poured his heart into that. So I dig it. And I actually got a chance to get with him. I did a live with him as well as DK, um, and you know what I'm saying, modded watches, dad mod. So got a chance to do a live with them Saturday, man. It was pretty dope. But today, man, I want to just go over a few things because here's the deal. I will not. This will be my last video for this week, outside of two shorts that may drop. But I won't have any videos for the rest of the week until next week. Got something very special coming up this weekend, and I actually dropped some little tidbits and nuggets as to what I'm going to be doing. Um, but you already know it's watch related, and I will be getting with some other watch collectors, which is going to be dope. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be amazing, amazing weekend, and yeah. So you guys will see me. I don't have any show Sunday, no Friday. Um, yeah, yeah. We're just doing our thing. So what I wanted to tell you guys today is I'm going to go through a couple of watches, and I'm gonna tell a story about, man. I don't know if you guys are anime fans at all. Akira Toriyama passed away a couple of days ago, and I'll talk about that here shortly. For all you Dragon Ball fans, Dragon Ball Z, um, yeah. And if you catch this on a replay, I would love to know who is your favorite character from the Dragon Ball universe. Put that down in the description for your boy because I want to know who you rocking with. Because I'm telling you, I know who I'm rocking with. I've been rocking with this cat ever since him and Goku got in their first fight. Yeah, you already know what it is. So let's jump off into a watch real quick, which I will be doing a like a full. I'm not even gonna do it like a review on this piece, man. Like so to speak. I'm actually going to kind of give you like a walkthrough because everybody don't know how to read a 24-hour dial. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that can barely read a regular dial. And if you laugh, you're wrong. Just picture Jesus being on your shoulder, laugh. I mean, looking not laughing, but looking at you while you laughing. At like there's some people that really don't know how to tell time on their watch, but they own watches. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a great thing for people to actually post those type of things like post that type of content. How to read a watch? I promise. I promise. There's grown folks that don't know how to read a watch and don't. What's up? Oh, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. So this right here, this is the glycine, and don't let the fact that Invicta owns this company sway you. And if you're not a lover of Invicta, which a lot millions of you guys are, millions in the millions, uh, this is one of the last watches that was on an Invicta cruise, a chartered Invicta cruise. This is called the Chaos. And yes, yes, 50 millimeters. This thing is pretty thick. I want to say it's about 18 millimeters thick. It may be taller than that with the crystal embezzle, maybe like 20 millimeters tall. But this watch has a Ronda R150 integrated bracelet. It is high polished. This thing, I will never forget being on the Lido deck when this was opened up for all of the Invicta fans to actually purchase that was on the ship. That was amazing. And who would have thought? Who would have thought that COVID would hit and we wouldn't be on another cruise with Invicta? However, we do have a cruise coming up, a collector's cruise. Invicta collectors have partnered with Invicta, and it's going to be sort of a groupcation sort of deal, and I can't wait to see that, man. It's going to be amazing. I think I just know it's going to be amazing because we just went on a cruise um last year with the group out of the Maryland group. So yeah, pretty dope. Now, what I wanted to bring your attention to was I was talking to a couple of collectors earlier today, and we were talking about Seiko, right? The price of Seiko going up, and I had a few of you guys question to ask: is it worth it? Do you think the watch is worth getting? This is just one of them. This is a limited edition. And do you think this watch is worth it? Let me say this. The Seiko 5 is an amazing piece. It's an everyday piece. And if you are a what you call, let's say, um, an athlete or you like to work out or whatever the case is, perfect watch to actually go in the gym with. I actually worked out with this watch. It does not interfere with your day to day. It just don't. Plus, it's sporty. Now, number limited, and there was an argument on YouTube about these watches being like extremely limited, or it's past the point. So for example, the Bruce Lee piece was, let me see, 15,000. So that would not be considered a um, a limited piece to some people, but there's only 15,000 people in the world that can actually get it, and that's worldwide. So if you look at it from that standpoint, I mean, it's an argument that I don't care how you put it. There's gonna always be an argument. Yo, event, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. So, in my humble opinion, in my humble opinion, if you can find, so I know some of these Seikos are hitting at 525, and some of you guys let me know that that was way too much for you to pay for the watch. Get with you an AD. Matter of fact, go over to Trifecta, which let me talk about Trifecta real quick. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? ASMR. So this right here is from Trifecta. This piece of paper right here, but this is a personal letter from Trifecta, and this was just a meeting we had. We talked. We sat down. I sat down with Jake and Mark, and they wrote me a letter. Mark wrote me a letter, and this is, I don't know, man. This just really did it for me, and it's cool, working with these guys or even buying from these guys because they took the anxiety out of when you say the word AD for somebody that if you're used to buying online, and I just want to address this real quick. If you're used to buying online from Amazon or let's say Joma Shop and what's the other one? Ashford. You have to understand that wherever you feel comfortable with, that's what you go with. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, as far as like what watch you get, some of you guys have mentioned that I purchased the watch. I really didn't know what I bought, but I'm just going off the trend. I'm just going off of what people are posting online. My advice to you: if you are able to go to an AD, go to an AD, and they should be able to explain it to you, even if you don't buy. You should never go to an AD and feel pressured to buy. And this is this is why I like dealing with Trifecta is because man, it was amazing. Plus, they did he. So Mark does magic. He was like a professional magician, And dude, I got a video where he did this little rope trip. I think I recorded another one of his tricks, man. But it's crazy that you get that type and you don't have to buy anything. Go in there, just bend their ear about stuff, ask questions, put the watches on, like try it out, look at it, ask about the warranty. So Longines, that luxury report that just came out, Longines, they killed it for 2023, and I'm pretty sure they'll do the same thing for 2024. But did you guys know that they have a 5-year warranty, as do Citizen? 5-year warranty, that is major. Let me see. Everything okay? Oh, DK in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. DK is in the building. Sheesh. Invicta Showcase. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? So, yes, do not be afraid of ADs. If you go into an AD and I don't care how you look, I don't care what you got on, that shouldn't matter, right? But if they make you feel like it matters, that's not the AD for you. If you got that uncomfortable feeling when you go in there, because you should never have anxiety going in there, man. I should be able to go into an AD and be like, hey, look, I got a million questions, man. Shoot, even if you got a notebook. Another one, Moria Jewelers. Moria Jewelers has, I think, one of the largest selections in our area. We have a couple of like large boys um in our area, man. But I felt more comfortable at like Kokomo Watch Company, Trifecta, and Warriors were like top notch as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't hit every AD that's in my area, but for the most case, those are the ones that I will recommend. So I do leave their links, and I would say this before you buy anything, shoot them an email, talk to them, get an understanding of how to do stuff, and I'm gonna tell you this: do not be afraid to negotiate prices. Y'all know I told you guys. What was that? The first of the month, the prices went up on a lot of watches. I was actually in the store with in Warriors when the prices went up for Breitling, and there was one watch, the Super Ocean. That thing is really nice, man. But like I think the retail price on that watch was what, 6 grand. It was $5,900. And while I was there, I guess they got an email. They had to adjust the price. But the one I had in my hand that I made the short out of, that was 2,500 or 2,400. And no sooner than I left that place, that thing was sold. That thing was out of there. Who all we got in here? I appreciate y'all being in here, man. I appreciate everybody that's watching right now. Another place, you guys seen that I talked about this right here. Matt's watches. He is on eBay. That is one spot that I absolutely trust. With you email him or talk to him. Oh, you're definitely getting the information on the watch. If it's a watch that is kind of beat up, he'll let you know that it's scratched up. He'll send you pictures. He'll do exactly what you ask him. And if you think that, well, that should be the norm. It's not. Some people will try to get over it, man. ADs scare me. They be I can't stand you, bro. Man, you crazy, bro. That's I ain't messing with you. I am not messing with you at all. So this is what I do want to say. You threw me all off, man. I posted this watch earlier, man. I posted this on a short, right? The Squale 1521. What is so special about this watch? It's a professional dive piece, man. It is a very, very good looking watch. Um, for me, I like like the orange hand on it, but this gave it a different like vibe having that leather because I'm used to wearing the bracelets, and then you see that at the 4 o'clock you have that crown. Now it's a recessed crown. I tell you what, if, I can imagine if you got fat fingers, ooh yeah, it's gonna be tough to get for you to get in there because I mean I got skinnier fingers and I can maneuver it. It's not as bad as my citizen. That's why I keep that thing. I keep my citizen moving because I hate to set the time on that because it's like, sheesh. Let's see. What did you say? You said you a degenerate. What's up, Oscar? What's going on? What's going on? But and I want to say that I was talking about this watch today, which is the Tissot PRX, and the one I have has the Glacier Blue, which, in my opinion, is one of the hottest watches. Y'all see how that just plays the light? Now, I have to say this. I gotta say because I'm gonna talk about this here in a second too. And I actually have I took it off today. I don't know what I did with it. I had on my Zellos. I'm gonna point out something on watches. And ladies and gentlemen, feel me on this one, or I mean you could agree or disagree. I believe in a lot of cases, or some cases, not a lot, but some cases, the watch reviewers on YouTube are so critical on watches, man. I mean, extremely critical to the point where I was looking. I actually have a watch that was reviewed. Let's see, where is that watch? Well, here, let me just do this because I don't see the watch, and it's my Zellos. But I do want to show you something, right? So this right here is my Zenea, right? And this one has like the extension on the back. So you have one button that will release it, and then you have another button that will actually, you see that, give you an extension. Now, this is what I saw on a review. Watches that do this, in this we're talking Zellos. Um, the reviewer mentioned that that is such an ugly look once that thing is extended. It's to be desired. But here's the case: is I'm going to show you something. Say this thing was extended, and I'm looking dead at the watch. Guess what? I can't see underneath there. Now, maybe somebody else will see it and be like, "Oh, your watch is ugly underneath the bottom." I don't know. Maybe I don't know if people will say that. But I just look at some of the reviews. I'm How did that happen? 4. Okay, we'll talk after this live. So yeah, sorry. got distracted. Watchman 54. So I, the thing about it, and I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. I would like to know if you catch this on a replay, right? And you are you want to hold on. I just posted. If you want to come up, you can. I would like to know how do people feel about reviews, man. Maybe sometimes I may be too critical on watch reviewers, man. But I think in some cases I'm like, man, dude, you guys are looking for a perfect watch. You know what I'm saying? Like they will tear a watch apart. And I'm glad I don't you listen generally listen to all some reviews because I actually looked at one watch, or actually a couple of watches, and when I seen it for myself, I said, "No, this watch is actually better than what the reviewer said." I'm like, "Okay." So I actually purchased a couple of watches that like okay, for example, bi-directional from check this out. So you have a bi-directional bezel on that. I don't see a problem with it. It's actually pretty stiff. I mean, it's solid enough to where could it get bumped out of place? Possibly if you hit it hard enough, but for the most part, you have to put some you got to put some little, some weight behind that, some effort behind it to get it to move. But I've seen reviewers say they hate the way the bidirectional um, piece moves on some Seiko fives. There is a call to action on the NH34 movement. It's like, yo, get you a real GMT. But if you don't need to have that and you just want it, I mean, because how many people really use that GMT function? Some of you guys do. I mean, I actually use mine is set for California time. So if I have a guest that I know is coming on and they're from the West Coast, I need to know what time. I'll try to look at my watch, like, hey, will this time work for you to come on? So I want to be mindful of the different time zones. So I actually use my GMT. No, you good, bro? You good? You said I'm not coming today. Don't want to get on your case. I'm glad. I'm glad, bro. You said who cares about what's underneath? Some people do, bro. Some people actually care about that. Now, it was another watch that I want to talk about. The Jack Mason timepieces. Jack Mason. I can't tell you what watch is worth it. And that was a question I got. I get that in the comment section. Not today, but like somebody left a comment. They said, "Hey, do you think these watches are worth the money?" Seeing that there are other watches in the category, which this watch is being compared to what is it? Zelos, right? Zelos is what it is, and Zelos is punching above his weight. You can't. It's no comparison, man. Like wherever your money is, but it's really on your taste level. What do you want in that watch? If you like the way that watch look, I can only show you that. Like, hey, look, all right, this bezel, it glows, right? It's not a full loomed bezel, but like the number markers do in the hands, of course, loom. It's a nice watch. I think it is a nice watch. I like it. But how much are you willing to pay for a watch that you like? And I know that aesthetics alone has created this buzz. That there are some watches that are doing what do you call those in-house movements. I personally, unless it's coming from somebody I know, like Kokomo Watch Company, they do their own movements. If that movement failed, I'm gonna take it back to them and allow them to repair it and do whatever. Um, I am, whew, I am terrified to buy an expensive timepiece like what do you call that? I mean, we got DK in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He has some tutors, and dude, I don't know how much that. I don't even know if you ever had it repaired, and you have a Protect too, right? So like, how much did that? Have you ever had that Protect repaired? And like, what's the bill on it? Because I heard about the bill, like on some Protects, depending on what you get, the services and stuff like that. And I also have a buddy that has a Submariner, and he paid a couple G's getting his watch fixed. A couple G's. I mean, that's enough to get you a couple of watches, man. So that's the other thing too, man. I don't know if you asked that question or if you run into it where you look at the watch, you like it, you get it, and you don't consider the maintenance of that timepiece. If you get an NH35, even if like it's pretty much like a throwaway movement, but I can take my watch up to Kokomo and get it repaired, and I pay for it, prices or whatever. I mean, the price of the movement or whatever in their labor, but it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. I can maintain that at least. I actually had my Salida repaired. That didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Now it cost me, probably cost me a reserve watch from Invicta, but it didn't cost me, what I like. Who was that? The average Joe when he took he sent his Breitling in, which has a 7753 in it, I believe. I think that's what he said. $2,000, $2,000 to get that thing repaired. So that's a lot. If one cares about horology, they care about what's underneath. You think, bro? Does that? So let me ask you, come on. The way a watch looks underneath, would that deter you from buying a watch? Would that deter you? If it did, like, I mean, and that's another thing too. Like I said, if, like, say for instance, you're looking at a watch and you're looking at it face down online, and you don't see that, because there's a lot of still pictures. I've seen watches on eBay that have divers extensions and on the fly extension, and they don't showcase what it looks like. They just tell you that it's there, so you have no idea until you actually get it home. So I'm curious, would that keep, if it didn't look right to you underneath, would that keep you from buying the watch overall? Or would you keep in mind, or would you consider, like, hey, if you like the case of the watch or the look overall aesthetic, would you just consider just changing out the whole strap or bracelet? There is a Oh my gosh, there's a video I was watching. No, I didn't watch it yet. I got a cue to watch that. It talked about having the um on the fly extension for your watch. Do you guys consider that to be a waste of time, or would you just rather have your links and then have that half link make the adjustment and keep it moving? Do you think that's a waste of time? No, 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 not the underside of the watch, bro. The actual on the bracelet. So like on my bracelet on this one, you see how that extends out. There was a reviewer that stated that I guess function is ugly and it shouldn't be on a watch. On the Zellos. Let me be clear. And I would like to show you the Zellos, but I don't know what I did with it. Hold on. Let me see. It may be in my bag still. Uh, and thanks to Watch Crunch, actually, I have this book, A Man and His Watches, and I haven't broke it open. I'm breaking it open today and you know, taking it for a spin. I'm interested in the stories that's in this book. I am really, man. What did I do with that watch? It is MIA right now. It is really is. Hmm. I don't know what I did with it, y'all. I don't know. Have no idea. So no, underneath the watch. Oh yeah, that. Hey, come on. I'm real big on that, man. And I think in some cases, some watch companies drop the ball. Like they can have so much going on the front, on the top of that watch. Then you get to the case and you see the finishing and everything, and then you get to the back of it and it's sterile. There's nothing back there. I'm like, what? Like, what is this, bro? And then for me, I will factor in cost as well, because if you're asking a, like, you care what the retail price is. If you're asking me $600 for a watch and you have a Miyota 90 or 9000 series, and you don't finish it underneath, I'm like, that watch incomplete. I can't give you that. I refuse to give you that. Well, for a true dive watch, that bracelet is convenient for. Let me get you over a wetsuit. Yeah, well, this reviewer was like very critical of the way it looked. He wasn't too keen on the look, the overall aesthetic once it was extended out. So I I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, bro. I snuck this one in there, bro. I snuck this one in there. I'm not gonna be on that long, man. I want to come on because I won't have any shows for you guys that missed the beginning. I won't have any shows. I'm off for about a week and a half. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got like doing a collab with somebody, and I have to get that out. So I won't be back until next week, like next weekend. I won't be back on here. So today is the last day for until next week, until like next Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. Does anybody hold on? Let me put your question up there for a vintage watch. I just bought. Um, Oscar, do me a favor. Send me the model number of that watch, and I can forward it over to Kokomo Watch Company and see if they can find it for you. They may have it. They just I mean they got a lot of spare parts and things. They have like what you call a watchmaker's bench from back in the day, and they actually I saw with my own eyes they actually have Hamilton. You know, like when Hamilton was American made, they have the bench, man. Which I'm like, man, that is amazing. So yeah, send me the model number of that watch. You can send it either my email or Instagram, and I'll send it over to them tonight. If you send it to me tonight, I'll send it over to them ASAP and get you your answer. So moving on, we have April coming up fast. Watches and Wonders will be out in no time flat in just what a couple weeks, and then everybody's going to go, which they're already going crazy. I know the talk of the town right now is that white Omega. That is, oh man, this a beautiful watch. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful watch. I dig it. I really do. I dig it, man. But I am curious to see. I'm more curious to see what happens, what's going to transpire, and not only that, but y'all know that I like micro brands, and that's actually a topic on another YouTuber's channel right now. Micro brands, and independence versus your big store brands. Who you going with? And I saw a poll, and at the time, there was 41% of the people that took that poll were more interested in your independent brands versus your big store brands. Which I'm like, that's pretty big because I know. I mean, I had no idea what micro brands were 2 years ago. I was just, I mean, my head was in the sand. I was focused on other stuff, so I wasn't mature like my man. Come on, wasn't mature, man. Hey, when I come back though, too, come on, when I come back, man. We're showcasing. Well, I'm going to be showcasing some colognes, man. And I'm dedicating that episode to you, sir, because you inspired me on some colognes. Yeah, I've been paying attention to what you post and the question I asked you. So thank you, sir. You're legit, bro. You're legit. I appreciate you. So the next in let me see what time I got. Okay, we're 35 minutes in. All right, so you guys know I love talking watches and stuff like that. I love talking community business. But if you notice, if you notice, I have two characters. I'm sitting between two characters. One of these characters are like my absolute favorite of all time, and that is to my left, your right, and that is Vegeta. All right. So I posted Vegeta today on on one of my actually did I change no I changed my picture on Facebook, and then I posted Goku under a watch, my Zelos that I wore earlier today. Right? So why am I showing these two characters? Well, for those that don't know, Akira Toriyama passed away a couple days ago. And what does he mean? Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. I grew up watching Dragon Ball. I remember watching it. Now, when Dragon Ball first came out way back in the day, uh, we didn't get it in Chicago. I actually found out about Dragon Ball down in Florida. Right? They had a station that was playing, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." And then actually had to get the Japanese dub, like, and this didn't even have subtitles, man. So I was just like, all right, I'm going. I was looking at it, man, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing, you fast forward to when I was in high school, man. I had, man, three of my buddies, man. We were all, or the three of us would come home. One was out of high school at that time, but two of us would come see him. He's off work, and we come to my grandmother's house, man. We're sitting in the living room watching Dragon Ball Z, and I'm talking every episode. And I used to hate those filler episodes where they did more talking than fighting. And it's like, man, I want to see what's happening. And there was one in particular time. So if you remember Dragon Ball Z, they would always show Goku, his hair would turn yellow in the intro. We were like, what is that about? Right? And they were talking about the legendary Super Saiyan and stuff throughout, through the shows. And you seen when his brother comes and Piccolo, which was one of his sworn enemies, they had to eliminate him. So Goku, this is the first time Goku loses his life. Let's fast forward to when he finally he fought during the Cell Saga, and this man sees his best friend get killed, and he goes into this rage, and his hair turns yellow. And I'm telling you, you had now. I'm well off in high school. I'm talking about we're ready to get out of high school. And my buddy, he grown. He's like 2 years older than me. So of course he's out of school, high school, 2 years, whatever. You had three grown men pretty much in my grandma's living room, just screaming to the top of the lungs, like, "Yo, he turned Super Saiyan, bro!" And this is what I grew up on, right? And I didn't stop there. I kept going, kept going. I had Dragon Ball T-shirts. Actually had the Dragon Balls. You know what I'm saying? Like when they first started making them, I got the statues. I have just about every Dragon Ball Z pop back there and Dragon Ball Super, from Radix to Frieza to Whis. I got all of this stuff. I've watched every episode of Dragon Ball Z, front to back to front, and that is just as important to me, in my opinion. It's just as important as Marvel is to a lot of people, like Stan Lee, right? This and I heard somebody. Well, I actually read that comment today that Akira Toriyama is like to anime to like what Stan Lee is to comic books, and I have to agree. My man, I mean, dude, I actually got it in a book, and my son's baby book is like that was one of the things I wanted him to do was like Dragon Ball Z, and he got a gang of characters back there, man. So, um, to all of the dragon, yes, and that's just me. That's a part of my lifestyle. I love watches too. I love hats. I love shoes and cologne and all kind of stuff, man. But like, dude, Dragon Ball, that was it for me. So if you seeing this on a replay, I would love to know what was your favorite character or characters during this whole saga of Dragon Ball. Kiriyama, I watched the videos of people in the streets. There were thousands of people chanting this man's name and celebrating. It was the same as like when Michael Jackson died. Dude, when people were just going crazy. I looked at least 7 videos today where people were just out. They had their Vegeta cosplay on. They had Goku, Piccolo. Man, people was going nuts over this. You said it was your gateway anime. Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. I am a huge fan. I just got in an argument with Jay Boogie over this the other day. We was arguing about Dragon Ball, man. So yeah, man, it's a sad situation, man. But you know, it's another thing. You guys know how I always say that it started with a watch, man, and it's like you have the watch, you look at it, and now you're talking to somebody else, a complete stranger, which now becomes more of a family member, so to speak, and you just carry on about your life. You get to know about these people, and I mean, it's crazy, man. So it's like I posted a picture and I made a comment about Dragon Ball and somebody else's YouTube channel, and oh, the conversation is the thread just got fat. You know, people just going back, and I'm talking, man. You can't see their emotion, but you can feel it, man. These people are like they hurt, bro. I mean, it's a sad situation, man. That man was 68 years old. And yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. And his legacy though, like what he leaves behind. And I know that he has a protege that will continue um the Dragon Ball Z uh, mangas and stuff like that, man. So yeah, yeah. Now I don't know if this is going to if the algorithm will trigger Seiko to actually do this, but Seiko, you know, it'd be nice at this point, Seiko, is if you made some Dragon Ball Z watches. And I've seen that the Dragon Ball Z has sneakers. And who did that? Seiko did. Wait a minute. Seiko did Naruto. They did Street Fighter. Who else? I'm trying to think what other. I don't know if they did One Piece. I don't know if they have ever done a Dragon Ball Z watch. If anybody knows, let me know in the comment. I'm not sure, but where's my phone at? Hold up. I'm curious to know if there's ever been a Dragon Ball Z watch. Let's see. Oh, Swatch got one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I knew that. I knew that. I wonder if like the price is gonna go up. The price has probably already went up. So that Swatch, the Goku Swatch, is 135 on Amazon right now, and the actual dragon, the Namek dragon, is $129 on somebody's site. The Vegeta Swatch it didn't go up because that's been about the same price. It's 105. Paul from Dallas, what's going on, brother? Yes, hit that like button. Hit that like button. So yes, if you guys Seiko, if you hear this algorithm, if you do your thing, because I said Seiko a couple times, like Seiko 5 preferably. If you make a Dragon Ball Z number limited, um, I'll take a Vegeta, please. Thank you very much. No hating on Goku, but Vegeta's the guy. I think Vegeta's the GOAT right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially his God of Destruction form, Ultra Ego form. I dig that. It's very brutal. I would love to see the story as to like as it unfolds, just how brutal this man can get. Man, Vegeta is the goat, and of course, I mean Goku, my guy, man. If I had to have a secondary character that I like, it was actually Teen Gohan. Well, not Teen Gohan. Before he was still a little kid. But I like the well, I guess he was going. Yeah, I guess you can call him Teen Gohan. When he went Super Saiyan level 2, he was at the most brutal. Yeah, I like that. But like he got a new form now, Beast Gohan. So, but that's if y'all followed. If y'all not following, y'all probably like, man, what are you talking about, bro? So, with that being said, okay, we're 45 minutes in, and I wasn't going to stay on here that long. I wanted to be done at 30 minutes actually. But um, just wanted to let you guys know for those that just came on, this is the last show I will have until further notice, which will be either next Saturday or Sunday, maybe Sunday, because I have a collaboration that I'm working on this weekend. Um, I'm working with some other companies and stuff like that, so it's going to take me some time. So yes, I'm going to be offline from YouTube for over a week. Working on some stuff. When we come back, I have some other things. You guys will see. I will let you guys know that I have Luminox. I have a Luminox timepiece. Bet you guys wasn't expecting that. That right there, you can get box and papers. You get a warranty the whole 9 yards. If you want to know more about this watch, man, send me an email or message me on Instagram. I will give you the price. I will ship this out to you if you are a Luminox fan. I actually I have two Luminox and I have a Citizen. Yes, Fugu. I have the Pufferfish Citizen automatic, and those watches and they come with their full warranty from the manufacturer. This isn't a used watch. It's not a damaged watch. It is a legit timepiece. So if you want to know more about it, hit me up on Instagram. Now, the following week, I will have a website. If you guys want to wait for the website, that's fine. But if you want to get it before that, um, hit me up. Instagram. St. Patty's Day. That is a good question, my friend. Uh, sheesh. I don't know, bro. I got a couple of options, man. I got a couple of options, but I don't know. What are you wearing, bro? What you got? What you rocking with? I don't know, man. Hold on, let me see. Mm-hmm. Brother, don't know. I don't know. You got me stumped, bro. You got me stumped, man. So I want a Citizen Pro Diver Eco Drive Salmon Majin Buu. Ooh, yeah. That would be dope, man. Sheesh. Wow. Wow. That's a great one, bro. Okay, you're Green Walden. Okay. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Hmm. I need to get up with y'all anyway. So, Paul, you know what I'm saying? I might text you here in a little bit. Um, Other than that, I will see you guys on Watch Crunch. I actually, man, I'm kicking myself in the head right now. I'm tail off on myself, man. I forgot to post my watch of the day. I was 1 day away from getting my wristy badge. I forgot. I thought I posted, but I forgot to post. So I started all over from yeah. I was man 1 day away. 1 day. Today would have been the day I'd have got my wristy badge, man. And I'm so upset with myself. I was like, man, I must have dreamt that I got. I don't know. Hey, Watch Crunch is awesome. Though, if you guys have not subscribed to Watch Crunch, go check it out, man. It is awesome, dude. You can post. You don't have to worry nobody. Like I don't care. You post your Invicta, post your most ridiculous watch that has been shamed on YouTube, and you will get love. There's somebody there waiting for you, man, to show you so much love, bro, and to welcome you in, bro. And that's how I actually got this book because I was looking at somebody's post and I said, you know what? I want to check this book out. Got it. I will crack this thing open tonight. Matter of fact, once I'm done with this live, I'm gonna crack this open and get into me some reading. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for participating, for chatting with me. Thank you guys for just like rocking with me up to this point, man. 5 years into YouTube, it has been an up and down battle at times, man. But overall, I don't regret any of it. I enjoy what I've done here. I've enjoyed your participation and what you guys add to the channel. You guys are amazing, man. I appreciate all of the companies that I'm working with right now. Thank you guys for trusting me with your product. I mean, being honest. And I am right now. These watches, I'll let you guys know. These watches are from Kokomo Watch Company. I am collaborating with them right now, and thank you so much because you guys took a chance with me. So I appreciate you so much. Other than that, if you guys have any other questions, if you have anything, man, y'all know how to reach me, man. Hit me up on Trapvision 3D on Yahoo or Trapvision at gmail.com. And I am very responsive on those two emails like crazy. So I've messed up all my streaks like 6 times. Hey, bro, that's crazy. This streak, man. Oh, man. Yes, Space G is very active on Watch. I'm about to call it Space Crunch. Space Crunch. I like that. So I'm out of here, y'all, man. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys have been amazing, man. Y'all be blessed.